There's a nice bit of theatrical teacher running there.
I don't think so.
They're still referring to the article, but now they're expressing their own ideas.
A dictate? No.
So there's a little bit of focus on pronunciation and also language development.
What are people often addicted to?
Which you might not automatically think of as being a key part of a reading lesson. We're going to watch Allan do a reading class, and I'd like you to watch out for the different ways that Allan personalizes the content in the article for the learners and the different activities that he uses to get the learners engaged in this text.
Do you remember my name?
Allan.
Oh yeah, this is me. My name is Alan's iPhone. Yes, hello. What is this? What does this picture show?
You use how much you use in the iPhone.
Ah, good, very good. Every day I use my phone for 5 hours and 40 minutes. Ah, too much? Raj, you think it's too much?
Too much.
Right from the beginning, he's provoking a reaction from the learners. Now imagine if alternatively he just handed out an article to them and said, today we're going to read about screen time, or today we're going to read about how much we use our phones or the internet. It might not have had quite the same reaction.
Yeah, I agree, it's too much, yeah. I saw this and I don't feel very good.
For me, it's a short time.
More than,
I almost every hour.
They're quite interested. You can see they're all looking, they're all speaking and reacting. So again, a really nice use of personalization at the beginning of a reading lesson.
So you think, actually I'm a good person, I'm not addicted to my phone. I just use it when I'm sleeping, yeah? Okay, I don't like this. I used my phone too much. I'm not very happy when I saw this, and it didn't make me happy. What do I do on my phone? What do I use it for?
For the entertainment.
Entertainment, yeah? Okay, 2 questions for you to discuss together. So let's have Raj and Lavender, Yasuko and Medina, Lisa and Wendy, Kamei and Ling. 2 questions. 1, how much do you use your phone? Okay. Is it more than me? Is it less than me? How much do you use your phone? Question 1. Number 2, what do you use your phone for?
How much? First question.
Every day.
So that's quite nice. Allan started with an engaged question. So he's got the learners relating the lesson content to their own lives, and he's getting them to think about the topic first. We call this activating the students' schemata, because they start to think about things related to that topic and use language related to that topic. So they're talking about whether they're happy with their own screen time before they actually go on to read a related article. And you'll see that Allan hasn't actually mentioned anything at all about reading so far.
Thank you, Raj. And Kamai, thank you. Medina, thank you very much. Okay, I heard lots of people saying they use their phone a lot, right? Kamai, 6 hours a day?
Yeah, over.
Over 6 hours a day. Wow, that's so much. And Medina, I heard you say something, the phone makes you sick? Is that?
Yes, because when I feel too much reading or watching.
Today we're going to read about this topic. We're going to read about how the internet, not just the phones, but the internet is hurting, is killing our brain.
Now, finally, Allan has mentioned that they're going to read an article today. And the title of the article is also quite sensationalist. So you can hear a gasp from the student when he says that the title is How the Internet is Killing Our Brains. Let's see what he does next.
So, first, before we read, we need to understand 4 words. 4 very important words. Okay? Well, those are here. Addicted, attention span, distracted, and memory.
Sometimes it's a really good idea to pre-teach some of the more challenging or difficult lexis within the article that you're going to be teaching, so that when the students come across these words, when they start to read the article, they don't become so hung up on the difficult vocabulary.
So again, Raj and Lavender, Yasuko and Medina, Lisa and Wendy, Kamei and Ling. Can you match these 4 words to the definitions? Okay. You think it's that one? Span is like the length. So often for birds, we can talk about the wingspan, like how long.
It's right, I think.
Distracted is mean bad feelings and worry about something. So you cannot mean it's something or the feelings too much. Distracted.
There's some really nice examples of peer teaching here and peer explanation. So you can hear one student explaining to the other student the meaning of the vocabulary.
Okay, let's do it together. Well, maybe you can tell me. Someone from this table. What about the first one? The length of time that you can pay attention to one thing without being bored or thinking about something else. Which word do you think that is? Yasuko?
Yeah, attention span.
Very good. Number 3, not able to concentrate on something.
Distract.
Lisa?
Distract.
You're right. Can we say the whole word?
Distract.
3 syllables.
Distract.
Okay. Listen. Listen. Distracted.
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 Second.
Where is the stress? 1, 2, or 3?
Three.
Addicted? No.
The second one.
It's the same as distracted. Addicted. Okay. Addicted. What are people often addicted to?
Computer.
Computers, yeah. Easily distracted.
Distracted.
Nice, much better. Long attention span.
Long attention span.
Good. And addicted to, what can be addicted to? Computers. Addicted to computers.
So he's actually integrating lots of different skills into this reading lesson. So there's a little bit of focus on pronunciation and also language development.
What are people often addicted to?
Which you might not automatically think of as being a key part of a reading lesson.
We're going to read a TV blog. Blog. Do you know what a blog is?
It's an article
Uh-huh.
in the sites.
Uh-huh.
He's eliciting from them, first of all, that they're going to be reading a
short
blog.
article online.
Now, maybe if you just give the learners a piece of writing which isn't contextualized, the learners might be a bit confused about where does this piece of writing come from? Why am I reading this?
This blog is about a TV program. And the TV program is called Is the Internet Killing Our Brains? Is the Internet killing our brains? What do you think is in the blog? What do you think? Why is the Internet killing our brains? Why do you think? Medina?
Okay, I may say there was too much information.
Okay.
Maybe you're tired.
Okay, so maybe one reason is the internet gives us too much information and this makes us tired. One very good reason. What else? Any other reasons?
Play game.
Ah, you play too many games on the internet. Yeah, very nice.
Addicted.
Ah, addicted to...
Play game.
Ah, addicted to playing games.
That's really nice. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but the learner is already using the language that Allan pre-taught to the class. So she's saying, oh, maybe the reason why the internet is killing our brains is because they're addicted to playing video games.
Lost the time.
Aha, and
Waste
waste time. Okay, we're starting to have some good reasons. We're wasting time, we're addicted to games, there's too much information. Okay? On your table, so 4 people here, 4 people, and 4 people, can you think of 3 reasons? Okay? 3 reasons the internet is killing our brains.
He's actually sharing the question, which is also the title of the article, with the learners and actually eliciting from them their responses. So why do they think, or what do they think are the reasons why the internet is killing people's brains? So he's getting them to predict what the article is going to be about. So why is this useful? Again, going back to what I was saying earlier about activating the students' schemata. And also it gets the learners more invested in the content of the article that they're going to read.
So it's easy to be confused or tricked, right? Yeah, very nice, very nice. Good. Okay, let's stop there, please. I heard these 3 reasons. I really like Lisa's reason that we might get confused or tricked by fake news. Okay, so finally we can read. Hooray! Good. I have an article for you. This is the blog, and these are comments, what other people think. Right now, you don't need to read the comments, okay? You just read this part.
He's giving the instructions first before he gives out the article to the students. If a teacher gives out the article to the students first before they finish giving instructions, the students will just immediately start reading the article.
What are we looking for?
For the article.
These reasons, yes. Were you correct or not? All right. And finally, do you read the comments?
No.
Yay, very good. All right. 1 minute. Ready, go.
So the students now need to read through and scan the article to see if their predictions were correct. This is a nice way to get the learners invested in what they're going to read and make it a bit more relatable.
1 minute is going, it's already gone. Oh, you can have your own one, Lavender, if that helps. Okay, 1 minute, go, go, go. Ten more seconds. Quick, 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 quick. Yes, excellent skimming. Yes. Three, two, one. Stop, please. Stop reading. Stop reading. Stop, 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 stop.
There's a nice bit of theatrical teacher running there. And you can see that Allan is sticking to the timing that he's given the students. Sometimes something that we see in classes is that the teacher will say something like, oh, you have 1 minute or 30 seconds to scan the article. And then the teacher will actually give them much longer than that. So actually they can read the whole article, which isn't really practicing any scanning or skimming skills.
With your partner, were the reasons in the article? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Maybe which ones? Tell Lavender.
By fake news also does not say. Not number 4.
Affecting our attention spans and our ability to concentrate.
Beautiful. Very nice. Okay.
So it's nice to see that the students are able in just 1 minute to get the gist of the article, and they can quite clearly work out whether the reasons that they predicted are present in the article or not.
Yeah. What are these things here? Don't read yet. Just tell me. We can see 3 faces and names. So what is this section?
Comments.
Nice. These are the comments. Okay. In the comments, people might say that they agree or they disagree. Yeah. So we have 3 people: Tom 6, Jenny H, and Sue 1, 2, 3. You need to read their comments and find out who says what. Who says what? Okay? Is it Tom, is it Jenny, or is it Sue? Where can you find the comments? Where are the comments in the article? Yeah, you got it, Ling. Lavender's got it. Beautiful. Okay. So work on your own first, and then you can help each other. You've already started. Yeah, I agree, right? I don't see a problem. Yeah.
Yes.
Humans will adapt. Do you know? Adapt means to change and get better. Mm-hmm.
It's quite obvious by this point that the learners understand the main gist of the article, what it's about. So now they're searching in the article for more specific details about who said what. If you can only read the article for gist, you might be able to tell your friend, oh, I read an article that says that the internet is bad, the internet is killing our brains. But actually, you can see that within the article, people have different opinions, and maybe the differences in their opinions are quite nuanced. It's not just black and white, that they're not just reading the article and saying the internet is a bad thing or the internet is a good thing.
Okay. So let's work together now. So can I change slightly? Medina, could you swap with Lisa, please? So Medina and Lisa, you can swap. That'd be very nice. And Raj, could you swap with Ling? Okay, so we have new partners.
I think it's Jenny. Yes, because she has definite opinion about this.
Number two
is Tom. Tom is kind of not sure. He's doubting. Maybe yes, maybe no.
This is really nice to see. So the learners have done a little bit of work on their own first, and now they're working in pairs. And they're actually confirming their answers with each other, referring back to the text. So this is a really nice collaborative peer feedback activity.
What about number one?
Which one are we stuck on? Number 3?
Number three, maybe this one.
Thinks the internet has many negative effects, so bad effects, right? Well, many means more than one. Okay, so we need to find someone saying at least 2 or 3 or 4 problems. So here as well as means in the past her memory was good and now it's not as good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But as well. It's
I know what you mean, that this means similar sometimes.
Similar.
But it's a comparison. Yeah, so here it means that the past was better. So let's find out together where we are. So number 1, I think we all got this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Who doesn't think the internet is a negative thing? Jenny, yeah, good. We all got that one. Fantastic. Let's move on to some of the others. Who is losing the ability to concentrate? Okay, and then number 5, who thinks it's normal to change how we use our memory? Yeah, we think it's Jenny. And Medina, what does Jenny say about this? We have a few more minutes, so let's talk about this. In your groups, let's have a 4 here and a 4. Who do you agree with the most? Do you agree with Tom? Do you agree with Jenny? Or do you agree with Sue?
I do not agree with Jenny.
Why?
Because she's saying that it's not problem. She said she cannot see the problem, but it is a problem.
Yeah, she says books and internet is the same
The
thing.
same,
Yeah,
same
I don't think so.
Yes, I don't think so.
They're still referring to the article, but now they're expressing their own ideas about whether they agree or disagree with the opinions expressed in the comments section. So this is a really good thing to do because it solidifies the learning. It's actually more likely to stick in your mind what you've read compared to if you just read it, do some exercises, and then move on to talk about something else. What I see in a lot of teachers reading lessons is that the teacher says, right, okay, now we're done with the reading, and then they move on to something completely different. Maybe it's on a similar topic, but they don't actually relate what the students are going to be talking about back to the text that they've just read.
Remember my screen time? Maybe I am addicted to the internet, addicted to social media. How can we be less addicted? What can we do better? Right? What do you think? Can you give me some advice?
Even though they've just done something which could be considered quite passive, a reading exercise, it's ending with a communicative question or a communicative task where the learners actually have to give the teacher some advice about how to improve his own screen time.
More exercise.
More exercise. Okay.
More entertainment.
More entertainment. Now I'm on my phone even more.
And with your girlfriend going to hiking.
Oh, go hiking. Yes,
with
yeah.
your girlfriend.
With my girlfriend.
With
my wife.
With your family.
So 3 of the reasons why this stood out to me as a good reading class was that Allan was able to personalize the content and get the students engaged in the topic of the lesson. He was also able to get the learners to practice various skills such as prediction, reading for gist and reading for detail. And finally, he actually got the learners to comment on and express their own opinions about the content of the text. So that way, the learners are able to reflect on the things that they've been reading and use these very important 21st century skills like media literacy and critical thinking. So this also says something about the choice of material as well. I think the material is highly relevant to this group of learners and perhaps to any group of learners because something like the internet is so prevalent in all of our lives. So just to summarize, first of all, you need to engage the learners in the topic or the context of the lesson. Then you need to pre-teach some of the vocabulary. Then Allan did a prediction task where he got the learners to predict the content of the article based on the title. Then there was a scanning activity where the learners compared their predictions to what was actually in the article. Then there was a reading for detail task where the learners had to search through the article in more detail to be able to understand the opinions of the people that had commented on the article. And then the learners were able to respond to the text and express their own opinions about the comments raised in the article. So finally, the teacher ended the lesson by going back to the original question about the student's own screen time and asked for some advice about how he could also improve his screen time.